I work at a trauma center, a large hospital in Central California, and I'm a postpartum nurse. So in March of 2021, it was about 2 months after the vaccines really started to roll out. Um, I noticed that in the NICU, the neonatal intensive care unit, where they have the babies that may have some health issues, on any day, it used to always have about 50 babies in there. And all of a sudden in March 2021, there were 80 babies in the NICU. So that's a very high number for the NICU. And then in April of 2021, I started noticing that there were fetal demises on the board in labor and delivery. A fetal demise is a baby that passed away in utero, but they're usually full term. So, anywhere from 32 weeks to 40 weeks even. I would look on their charts and I was noticing that a lot of these mothers had received the vaccine. A lot of times they had received it like 1 week before, and then they went into labor and they delivered a baby that either passed away already or they had to go to NICU because they were too early to survive outside the womb without help. I was blown away by what I was seeing, the health problems that all of a sudden we're seeing in the mothers. When I've
Okay.
talked to other nurses around me, they have not been paying attention. It seems like, not like I have. Some of them have said all these health problems are coming from something in the water or pesticides, and they're just kind of oblivious to the fact that it could possibly be this new experimental drug.
What would be the average rate of, stillborn fetal demise on your floor?
When I started working there in November 2020, there used to be one or two every 2 or 3 months.
All
And
right.
then since March of 2021, there were one or two each week.
We could just say, well, this is just opinion, or this is just Michelle's opinion. Today, she has bravely released to us an internal document, an email from that hospital system that was sent out to those working there. I'm going to share this with you now. This went out to the staff. Good evening, everyone. Well, it seems as though the increase of demise patients that we are seeing is going to continue. There were 22 demises in August, which ties the record number of demises in July 2021. And so far in September, there have been 7, and it's only the 8th day of the month. Now these statistics include redacted, so you haven't seen all of them. And some have also gone through the EDs and ORs, but there have still been so many in our department. It's a lot of work for you as the bedside RNs, and it's also a lot of work for me. Demises have taken a lot of my time away from the other groups of patients that I serve, so I hope this trend doesn't continue indefinitely. Know of a few more that are scheduled to deliver in the week ahead, so unfortunately the process is going to be very familiar with all of you. Once again, I do so appreciate the time and attention that you give to the patients. When I follow up with them, they remember your names and the way you help them get through a very difficult time. I have to say, I feel like the oxygen has just been sucked out of my lungs. To read that from someone that is as objective, I guess, as you could get, working for the system itself, it now corroborates what you're seeing with your own eyes. And for anyone that was having a question anywhere around the world now, this is a shocking, shocking email. Were you shocked when you received it? How much,
Oh, absolutely. I couldn't work for the first half of my shift. I was so distraught. I just kept thinking, why is nobody talking about this? The media should be outraged. We're talking about babies. And if somebody is taking that away from us, that's evil. And I've thought about quitting multiple times because of all the carnage that I've been seeing.